You know, I absolutely love being a critic, and who thought that once upon a time, former pro wrestler, personal trainer, turned into rock star would also turn into a film critic and get invited to special pre-screenings like the one I did today from AMC. But at the same time, these pre-screenings could even leave a bad taste in your mouth. What's going on, people? Alex Thorn here, and I'm just a rock and roller who in his downtime likes to watch movies while wearing a bandana. And beyond being happy to be a film critic, I'm also happy to build relationships with mega theaters like AMC, who sent me out to go watch this exclusive pre-screening of Fight or Flight starring Josh Hartnett. If you've never heard of Fight or Flight, let me give you the lowdown right now. A mercenary takes on the job of tracking a high-value asset known as the Ghost on an international flight. Realizing the plane is filled with assassins assigned to kill them both, the pair must work together in a fight for their lives. Now, let's just take that on its own. And that sounds pretty cool. It sounds pretty interesting. And if you would have just described that to me, I would have been like, yeah, I'll give it a shot, before you told me that Josh Hartnett was a star. Do I have anything against the brother? No, I don't. I just don't buy him in this role. Controversial opinion here, I'm sure. But much like Tom Cruise in action roles, I just don't buy Josh Hartnett as this badass mercenary. As I watched this movie, I kept thinking to myself, you know who could play this role really, really well in his prime? Jean-Claude Van Damme. From the very opening scene of this movie, I knew we were in for something very silly, and I definitely wasn't prepared for that mentally whatsoever, and I had this scowl on my face the entire time. There was a couple chuckles I got out of the movie, but my buddy laughed, and a lot of people in the theater laughed, okay? So what I'm telling you is not an indicator that this is a bad movie, just my reaction to this movie, because I was fully aware, even though I feel a certain way about the actor or the writing, and there was another actor in this movie that was absolutely, atrocious. The crowd that attended this enjoyed it, and I could tell they did. You know, one of the only people that I actually bought in their role in this movie was the Ghost herself, Isha, played by Charintha Chadran. She was great in her role. I bought everything she did. I bought that she grew up the way she said she did in this movie, being trafficked, but she was actually smart, and she became a hacker. Like, all the details that they added to her character, as well as her being physical in the movie, I bought it. She was really, really good. I kind of want to say she's the only character and actress that I bought in this movie. Everyone else just almost feels like they didn't even know this movie was going to be as silly as it was. And that silliness that I don't like in this particular movie comes into play not only from the dialogue, but it's such a weird thing, because if I had to give this movie a big compliment, it would be the action scenes. The action scenes actually look like what they're doing hurts. It's filmed in a way that you feel the impact of every single hit. And there's a lot of hits and a lot of sequences as this plane is full of assassins trying to take out Josh's character and the Ghost. But it's the music that they play when these scenes are going on that are absolutely silly, and they're made to give you this sense of erraticness and franticness, but also like we're having a good time. And I'm not used to that. I don't need my fight scenes being accompanied by silly uppy songs that are, regardless of whether they're punk or pop or whatever, because there's several in this movie. I don't need that. So it's just not for me. But a lot of that was signaling to the crowd that, oh, a fight is about to happen, so we're about to have fun. Now, mind you, with all the negativity that I'm bringing towards this movie, the bandana rating that I ended up landing on is really a compromise rating because I had to put in what I thought, but also take what everyone else was reacting to in the theater. So with that being said, let's get to the bandana rating for Fight or Flight. And I'm gonna give Fight or Flight 2 bandanas out of 5. I mean, it's not complete shit. I can see where people would like it. I can see the enjoyable moments because the choreography for the fight scenes is really good. The comedy worked for other people, not for me. The punchlines worked for other people and not for me. But did I enjoy myself watching it? No, I didn't. Would I ever want to watch this movie again? No, I wouldn't. Do I ever want to watch another movie with Josh Hartnett? No, I don't. I didn't like him before, don't like him now. But if you like quirkiness and punchlines with action, you'll like this. With all that being said, you can also read my review to this movie along with other movies on Letterboxd.
And if you don't know about Letterboxd, Letterboxd is a social media site for movie lovers. And if you love my reviews and other reviewers here on YouTube, I'm pretty sure they have a profile on Letterboxd. This is video, that's the written word, and you can interact with it and you can see a log of all of the films that we have reviewed and all of the films that you have reviewed once you create your profile on Letterboxd. There's tons of exclusive opportunities for sneak previews and early showings through them. So I'll catch you on.
And if you'd like to support the channel, please consider becoming a member. Or if you don't want to commit to that, you can always buy me a super chat, super thanks, or buy me a coffee.
Buy me a coffee right now is a way that you can support somebody like me for making videos just for you guys, doing what we love to do. But guess what? If you buy me a coffee, at least you're fueling the journey. And right now, Buy Me a Coffee has an update to where when you leave your note of why you have gifted me coffee, I can respond back to you in video form.
Guys, my latest EP, my first EP is out now and it's all over the place from YouTube Music, Spotify, iHeartRadio, Pandora, Apple Music, Deezer, and more. This is the first time my music has been available on every platform that I know about, and I'm excited for it. Look out for more news from me soon. If you do check out my music, please come back to the channel. Let me know which track is your favorite and put a smile on my face because I'm Alex Thorn and you know what I gotta do. I gotta rock out, watch some movies, and review them for you.